Ready, start. It is not possible to uphold the finding recorded by the trial court and to accept the contention raised on behalf of the respondents that while recording the confessions of the accused Sinde had committed a breach of Rule 15 within bracket 2 full stop. Siraj Ahmed within bracket Supra is a case where a two-judge bench of this court, while considering the admissibility of a confession recorded under section 15 of the TADA Act, referred to the exceptional nature of section 15 and the guidelines laid down by the Constitution bench in Kartar Singh within bracket Supra bracket close full stop. This court held that any confession made in defiance of the safeguards would not be relied upon by a court full stop. It is apparent that considerable amount of confidence has been reposed in the senior police officials for recording the confessional statement full stop. A confessional statement to police is not admissible under the general law connected with administration of criminal justice, which is made admissible under the TADA Act, and, therefore, strict compliance with the procedure prescribed under section 15 of the TADA Act, read with Rule 15 of the TADA rules, is expected to be followed full stop. Any confession made in defiance of the safeguards provided therein, would not be relied upon by a court full stop. The confession should be made voluntarily without there being any force or pressure put on, or allurement or inducement given to, a person who is voluntarily admitting his guilt full stop. Under section 25 of the Evidence Act, a confession made to the police officer is not admissible in evidence to be considered by a court full stop. Although there are certain exceptions in the preceding provisions, but the fact remains that as a rule, a confession made to the police officer is not made admissible under the Evidence Act full stop. The idea appears to be that any statement made to a police officer who is connected with the investigation and prosecution of a person, would not be taken as evidence full stop. Under section 15 of the TADA Act, if a confession made by the accused to a police officer not lower than the rank of superintendent of police is made admissible, it would still be a confession made to the police officer, and thus inbuilt safeguards have been provided under section 15 of the TADA Act, read with Rule 15 of the TADA rules, so as to lend credence to the confession made to the police officer, it being voluntary and without any force or pressure and allurement or inducement full stop. The Constitution bench of this court in Kartar Singh within bracket Supra bracket close has also laid down the condition to establish the voluntary nature of the confession full stop. From a bare reading of the above certificate, it is clear that it is necessary for the police officer to certify that he has explained to the accused that the accused is not bound to make a confession, and if he does so, such confession may be used as evidence against him full stop. It is further required to be recorded that he believes that the confession was voluntarily made full stop.